Hello and welcome to Home Cooking Spain. Today I'm going to be cooking nothing. Well, I'll be cooking something later on, of course, but today the video is about my meat haul from Lidl, where I went shopping yesterday, as a few viewers have requested this to compare prices to the UK. So let's start off. Okay then, so we'll start off by this marinated pork loin. This is 890 grams and it worked out at €5.21, which works out at £5.85 a kilo. So that's nice. I could probably make some fillets out of this or some chunks for a stew. We shall see. The next bit is these sausages, 12 long sausages, pork sausages, where you can see the pig there, can't you? And this is 570 grams and €3.35. Could make these in some wine sauce or something. Probably get 2 meals out of this, couldn't I? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. The next are these chicken wings. I think there's about 10 in them. They weigh 764 grams, so it works out at £4.35 a kilo, and in total £3.32. So I might roast these, maybe. We shall see. Next is some, look, it's in English, burger meat, which is a mix of pork and beef. This is 1 kilo, and this came out at £6.59, which I put in there because I didn't have the price on it. So this I could make some, I'll probably cut it in half to freeze, and half of it I'll use it for mince, like a spaghetti or something, and the other half I could make some burgers or some homemade meatballs, which I've been wanting to do for a while. So we shall see. Stay tuned. Right, next I got some, what was that noise? Some chorizos. This is, did I say the price of the burger meat? $6.59. Okay, the chorizos, I've never bought these before. As you can see, they're smaller. I normally buy the Galician ones, which are a bit longer and fatter, but I thought I'd give these a go as I didn't have the Galician ones. And these weigh 428 grams, and they worked out at $3.03, which is pretty good, I think. So I don't know what I'll be doing these with. Maybe a bean stew. These will be for me only, as my wife doesn't like them. So on to the next. I've been wanting to buy this for quite a while. Yes, Bugs Bunny. Okay, this is rabbit. I used to buy a whole rabbit, but they don't have it anymore. I used to buy a whole rabbit last year for about €6, 1 kilo. But you can see the price here now, 770 grams for $6.51, which is $8.45 a kilo. So it's about $2.50 more, which is quite pricey, but it's one of the healthiest meats, they say, as it contains hardly any fat. And I look forward to doing this, making I think it's going to be garlic rabbit with fried potatoes. something delicious. Look forward to that. Okay, on to the next. Well, as you can see, a lot of pork. We mainly eat pork here. My wife prefers pork than anything else. I eat anything. So this is pancetta, which basically they're like thick bacon slices without the loin part. These are nice. These are actually nice on a barbecue. So this is 597 grams, and it worked out at 409, which is pretty good. I'll fry these with some chips, I reckon. We shall see. Okay then, so now the next is chicken. These are chicken quarters, I think they're called. And this was quite a bargain, really. This weighs 1 kilo 652 grams, and it only cost 477, which is 289 a kilo. That's a bargain. I think there's about I think there's 4 decent sized chicken quarters, so plenty that I can do with that. But the hell, that weighs more than a whole chicken that I normally buy. Well, the next are some chicken breasts, 3 chicken breasts, just under a kilo, 986 grams, and 571, which is really good. I can make quite a few meals out of this. Well, a couple of meals I can make out of this easily. Right, the next is chicken fillets, 489 grams, and it's €3.55. And these I planned to make them in breadcrumbs. Yes, I haven't done that for ages, so that sounds good. Okay, the next, that's a big one here. This is, well, it says here, it's pork again, and it says head of loin. So it's like pork loin, but the top part, I don't know. No idea. I'm not really good at translating this meat and fish from Spanish to English. Okay, so this weighs just under 2 kilos. So 1 kilo 930 grams. And this was quite a bargain. €10.40 for just under 2 kilos of meat. So it works out at $5.39 a kilo. So from here, I've got many options. I'd probably divide this into 3 or 4 bits. Some I'll cube it up. Another bit I could probably roast. I don't know, there's many options, isn't there? How would you eat this? It's very tempting to stick it in a roast dish and roast it all, isn't it? And finally, I got these pork ribs in herbs. Right, these are better than the usual ones that I buy. They're slightly bigger and meatier, of course. They're really meaty. And this was bloody good as well. This weighs 2 kilos 161 grams, and I paid $11.20. So that is really good. I'll probably divide that in half. Yeah, I'll cut it in half. Maybe two and a half. I don't know, we'll see. And I'll probably use it for roasting and making a casserole or stew or whatever you call it. And that's it really. That's my monthly shopping, which the meat came to I think it was around 73 euros. I also did buy some bacon, some ham for sandwiches, but that's boring. And I don't know what else to say really. It's my first video doing this. Probably not good video, probably a rubbish video. But I was asked by a few subscribers that were interested to know the Spanish prices in Lidl. And my Lidl is just under 10 miles away. So I was lucky this time because I haven't been there for about 4 months. And this time they happened to have everything in stock. Well, 99.9% in stock, which was really good. And my meat, I love it from Lidl. It's my favourite, to be honest. And the price is brilliant, as you can see. So I think that's everything for today.